Alright, got all that, the flesh straightened out. So now I'm taking a thick clump. That's probably a little too thick. So I'll take some of it out. Now with this being my first time tying this fly, like I'm doing, probably not the best time to make a video, but I have nothing else to do. And that's good right there. Pinch that on there like that. Come around. I find it best if you start at the front of whenever I'm tying. It seems to work the best. The thread and material lays down most evenly if I started at the front of a fly, of the clump. And that is the fly. See, that's why I have to show it like this for you guys, because this is a used fly, so the blue just seems to have moved over and the gold's only visible on one side. Now, finish with a half hitch or two. Since I don't want my half hitch to be too far back on the fly, otherwise it'll pinch the material down, which I don't want it to do. That's why I had to just come in with my bodkin and just clean it all up. Since I see some thread sticking up on this side, what I'll do is I'll just come around one more time, just so this way I know I have a secure head. Now, this time I'll just put in a single half hitch, or maybe I'll do two, and this fly's done. Now, the tying aspect of it's done at least. So just cut that off. Just take your head cement and get it on the knot first. Since I don't want this to be sliding around or moving around at all, take a paintbrush and just spread this all around the fly head. And then you have to get some more head cement on there. They're smeared around. Plus that'll add a little shine to the head. And just clean this off. I'm wearing some bad pants so I can just rub it on my pant leg. Well, the absolute final step for this fly is cleaning up. See, I didn't see this at all, just because of the way that I was tying. But if I saw that open gap there, I wouldn't have finished the fly off. But since it's already finished and glued, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just see what happens. This is only my first Blue Liz peanut fly. So, anybody that fishes on Lake Michigan may recognize something similar to this. It's really hard to find the videos on it, or actually find it in general. The only place by where I live that you can find it is Gander Mountain. It's called, I initially thought it was called Fighting Irish, but apparently it's called Green Liz. And it's the same exact setup, but it's just the green flash. Let's see, still got that gold in there. This is just hidden, but when it gets wet, you put a hook in there on the leader. So you can have a treble hook sitting like that, and that's going to space that fly out a lot more. Now, back to this fly. The last step that I want to do before I'll put this on my drying rack is, first of all, make sure it's cleaned. Like what I'm doing right now. I consider this cleaning the fly. Just making sure that all the little fibers are in line. And see, I can actually move some of these over like that if I want to fill in that gap a little bit. So those stick out. So that's actually best to have it like that. Now, the blue is sticking out a little too far. It's farther than I would like it. So what I'll do is I'll come up right to where I want it, which is about right there. I'll just cut. Trim it up. Then I'll pinch it down. Try and pinch it. See, because then that adds a little bit of distance to those strands. Now, you have your finished fly. Just trim up any extra ones. I mean, for my first peanut or Blue Liz fly, I don't consider that a bad fly at all. So, thanks for watching.